Studio 4 in Toronto, let's spend our Christmas with the stars. With the Grads, Gloria Lambert, Wally Coster, Joey Hollingsworth, Gordy Taft, Joan Fairfax, King Gannon, Jack Duffy, Jackie Ray, Alan and Blanche Lund, the Peter Appleyard Quartet, Phyllis Marshall, Sean Claney, and your host, Alec Barrett.
How do you do? Thank you. And a Merry Christmas to you, too. Uh-huh. Did you have a good dinner? Oh, delicious. What are you doing now? Ooh, the dishes. I bet you're pretty tired with all the preparations and fuss. Well, why don't you just sit back, relax, and let us take over.
It's a happy day, filled with laughter and singing. Neighbors drop in, bringing a present. Hearts are warm and the mood is pleasant.
Everyone I see smiles at me without any apparent reason.
All that's on their mind is they hope they find the season pleasing. It's been a happy day. Spirits never were higher. All around the fire you gather. Nothing else in the world you'd rather do. It's Christmas, it's a fact you can't get away from. It's a happy day from any point of view.
Look at this tie from Uncle Harry. Purple, orange, and green.
Don't worry, Jerry. You can wear it on Halloween.
Look at this skirt from Aunt Matilda. Nowhere near my size. Ugh.
Yeah, but wait till the summer. It'll be great for swatting flies.
Ski poles from Mr. Hicks. They're lovely, but I don't ski.
Don't let it get you down, Bill. You can always give them to me.
Now take a look at what I got.
What is it?
More bounce to the ounce.
Well, it's the thoughts that count. To keep it lively and merry, may we share this very happy day with you, with you. Our Christmas would be oh so merry if we share this very happy day.
We hope it's been a happy day for you. Maybe we can keep it going just a little bit longer. We've got a lot of people down here that you know who came down to the studio to put on a show for you. In fact, it's so crowded around here there wasn't room for my desk. There wasn't even room for a studio audience. The applause you heard after that opening number was from the rest of the people in the cast. We're our own studio audience tonight. We didn't even send out any tickets for this show because we figure most people like to stay home on Christmas, except show people. To them, Christmas isn't right unless they're doing a show. They figure that that's just as much a part of Christmas as opening gifts. We've got some gifts around here. First of all, here's a cute little bundle named Gloria Lambert. Maybe you've seen her on television. She's on every other Saturday night on a program, the name of which escapes me just now. Anyway, here's Gloria.
Does the sky look rainbow? Hey there, say there, are you in a rescue world? All this stuff and nonsense you can overcome. A long face gets you nowhere. You lose that month of May like Peter Pan, the sweet.
I go for her. How about you, Wally?
Hey, listen, Alex, you better be careful. My wife and kid are watching, you know.
Oh, say, that reminds me. The last couple of years, you've had Wally Jr. on Christmas shows with you. How come you didn't bring him down tonight?
Well, Alex, tonight he's got a date.
Hey, how old is he?
3.5.
Well, isn't that a little young to be going out?
Yeah, but it's okay, though. The girl he's going out with is age 5.
Oh, well, that's different. Listen, Wally, what I wanted to ask you is, what did you bring us from the hit parade tonight?
Just this jacket. I snuck it out of the dressing room after last Wednesday's show.
Gee, that's nice material. Very
yeah,
good.
but go try and wear it out in public. Look what they got in the back of this thing, will you?
Hey, look, you can't do the number in that.
I don't intend to. I'm giving you the coat right now.
All right, fine. What are you going to sing?
The Christmas song, Alex, and I'm going to sing it with a very charming young lady. See you.
Some guys have all the luck. But can you imagine Wally Coster, a big star like him, trying to sneak away with CBC property? I don't know.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks
that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering to all the kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
They know that Santa is on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is going to try to see if reindeer really know how to fly.
And so I'm offering this simple to all the kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to
Thanks, Wally. By the way, the little girl with Wally was Linda Houghton. In case any of Wally's relatives out in Winnipeg were watching, she's not Wally Jr.'s little sister. You know, one of the reasons that we're kind of proud of this tree of ours is that all the names on the stars remind us of the different cities in Canada that gave us these stars. And it's nice to know that tonight people in those same cities across the country are watching our show in Montreal and Windsor and Ottawa and Winnipeg and lots of places in between. And if there's anybody watching in London, Ontario, I know they'll recognize the name on this next star. I hope more of you will. Joey Hollingsworth is a young tap dancer, and tonight he's teamed up with Doug Bennett, one of the top jazz drummers here in Toronto, for a number that really moves. Here's Joey Hollingsworth. Nice going, Joey and Doug. Very Christmassy, too. Ah, you hear that? That's real theme music if I ever heard it. And I don't mean the theme will fool you either. It's that man from the country, Cousin Clem.
Howdy there. Hey, hold it. How are you, Cousin Alec?
Say, why, I'm mighty fine. If it isn't Cousin Clem, the country square.
That's Squire, buddy, Squire.
You do your gags, I'll do mine.
All right. That's the way you talk to me after I bring you a Christmas present.
Bring me a present?
Yes,
Oh,
I did.
joy, what is it?
It's a cow.
Now, what am I going to do with a cow?
Well, hang it on the ceiling and take a shower. What's the matter with you? That's good, eh? That's a good one.
A tough present to get, was it?
Well, to get a cow, you got to have food, you know. Hey, hold on there. I once took a bath with a cow.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't work out, though. She kept slipping on the soap. You know how them things are. You know how them things.
Pretty creamy story. Listen,
Yeah.
how was the Christmas dinner? How was your Christmas dinner?
You're getting bigger laughs.
On a straight line.
Yeah,
too.
sure, I buy that. I went to a hotel to eat. Oh, and I had a dandy meal. Told me, they said, the whole food, all the food here, none of it's touched by human hands. The chef was a monkey, I understand. Worked it out. But I just ate and ate, you know. I had turkey and all the trimmings. It was real good. Because I'm on a diet, you know.
You on a diet?
Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, you can eat, you know. You can eat, but you can't swallow. That was my little Christmas joke.
Sounded more like your little Christmas turkey.
I'll tell my gags and you tell yours, eh, buddy? There's one for you, what? That's a good one.
Devastated me.
Yeah, that's what I did. I devastated you with my nimble wit, didn't I?
You did,
Say it. Brother Alec, Aunt Brother. Oh, brother. I'm looking around for Joan Faxfair. Have you ever seen her?
Fairfax.
Well, she is. She's a daddy, you know. She's good. I'm going to look for her. I'll see her.
She sure enough is, Clem. Now he's got me doing it. But he's right about Joan Fairfax. She's here, all right. And she's next on the show. And Joan's song tonight is one you don't hear too often. But fortunately, people remember it around this time of the year. I wonder as I wander.
I wonder as I wander out under the sky, how Jesus the Savior did come for to die for poor ornery people like you and like I wonder as I wander out under the sky. When Mary birthed Jesus, 'twas in a cow stall, with wise men and farmers and shepherds and all. But high from the heavens a starlight did fall, and the promise of ages did then did recall. I wonder as I wander out under the sky, how Jesus the Savior did come for to die for poor ornery people like you and like I wonder as I wander out under the
Thanks, Joan. It's nice to hear the Christmas story told in the folk song idiom.
You know, Alec, I would have sworn I had a present down
Well, it
here
was
under
here.
the
I
tree.
saw it. Oh, here. This is...
Oh.
No, wait a minute. This is marked for Prince Ganem.
Oh, that's my young brother.
Oh, that's your young brother. All right, so take it.
That's lovely.
Well, look, King, as long as you got the fiddle there, there's something I've always been wanting to ask you. I mean, everybody knows you do a nice job with the country music, but do you play anything else?
I'm very happy you brought that up, Alec, because I would like very much tonight to do something a little different.
You're on.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. King. Your Majesty. I think maybe we better have a hold down instead.
Oh, all right, Alec.
You go down over there and I'll be right with you, huh?
Good.
Well, we got Gordy Tapp here, King Ganam's sidekick on Country Hoedown. And we're going to have a little square dance with Gloria and Wally and all the gang dancing. And Gordy Tapp is going to call the steps, and King's going to play the fiddle. Okay, King, as they say in the Western shows, rip her down.
Grab your partners, pull up your socks. Here's a dance that really rocks. 2 on the outside, 2 in the middle. Here's King Ganam with his Christmas fiddle. Dip your head in a bucket of tar. Grab your girl and look her in the eyes. By the large economy side. If you're fishing the Globe and Mail, get a little drunk and you land in jail. If you drink, don't drive. If you drive, don't drink. Wash your feet in the kitchen sink. Ain't afraid, stole a jacket from the hit parade. Russ Colombo, Rudy Valley, wonder what become of Sally. MGM and G. Arthur Rank, don't buy a house with a septic tank. Roderick's in from a cocktail shaker. Anybody here called Stephen Baker? Shoot your sister, shout with glee. What do you expect from the CBC? Eat your heart out down to the core. That's all there is. There ain't no more.
Oh, that square dancer wears you out. I think I'll sit down for this next number. By the way, if you'd like the words to that last song, why, you just write to us, send us your name and address. And we'll be glad to have the RCMP investigate you. That's what we'll do. Listen, you know the grads? I know the grads. I've known them since they were freshmen, in fact. I don't like to gossip, but come here. You know, the fact is, they never graduated. But we like the way they sing on the Jackie Ray show, and a lot of other people do, too. So here they are to do Winter Wonderland, the grads.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight. Walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is the new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say I am married, we'll say no man, but you can tie the knot when you're in town. Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire, to waste unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say I am married, we'll say no man, but you can tie the knot when you're in town. Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire, to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland.
doing, Jack?
Oh, just admiring the tree.
Yeah, it's pretty, isn't it?
Yeah. Could I have it after the show?
I guess so. What for?
Well, I'll find a use for it.
You will.
No, that makes 14.
You've got 14 Christmas trees? What are you going to do with them?
I rented a lot. I'm going into business.
Now? Christmas is nearly over. Who's going to buy a tree?
So what about next year? People do the Christmas shopping early, you know. You got to plan ahead. Can I put you down for a tree?
What's the hurry? Christmas is a year away yet.
So you wait till the last minute. Come on, let me put you down for a tree.
Well, how much are they?
$20.
$20? That's pretty expensive for a Christmas tree, isn't it?
Out of season?
Okay, put me down for one.
All right, thank you, and there'll be $1 deposit,
I
please.
should have known.
Uh-huh.
Here.
Thank you very kindly, and we'll deliver your tree tomorrow. How's that?
I don't want it so soon.
Why don't you play it safe? I can't guarantee delivery when it gets too close to Christmas.
Jack, you better go get ready for your number. It's almost time, huh?
Okay. Oh, hey, if you see King Ganem, will you ask him if I can have his tree?
Yeah, I'll tell him.
Someone call my name?
King, what are you doing? King! What are you doing?
Well, Jack Benny gets away with it.
Yeah, but he's 39.
He's on his way around twice.
Oh, I see. Why don't you switch the guitar? No guts, eh? I think Jack Duffy should be ready for his number now. He's going to put on his own show right in the middle of ours. This is Jack Duffy's idea of a one-man spectacular.
It's the Jack Duffy Show starring Jack Duffy. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Funny thing happened to me on the way down to the studio tonight. I met a panhandler who had a hat in each hand. I said, why the two hats? He said, well, business was so good, I had to open a branch office. That was a really big joke, a real funny one. And now we're going to get on with our show and bring on some of the guests we have with you the evening. Here's the first one, my very good friend, Mr. Frank Sinatra. Frank? Don't you know that it's worth every treasure on earth to be young at heart, or as rich as we are, it's much better by far to be young at heart. And if you should survive to 105, look at all you'll derive out of being alive. And here is the best part. You have a head start if you are among the very young at heart. It was wonderful, Frankie. Thank you, boy. And now, another wonderful star here with us this evening, the very talented and very wonderful Louis Armstrong. Here he is.
To hear you will alone. The man is bound to go. Sherry, yes, I have to go. Perhaps, my dear Zaya.
Really big, Louis. Really, really big. Now, a word about our next week's show. I could get Art Hand to do it for you, but I'd rather. We're going to have 70 Mau Mau natives going to have a battle here right on our stage. And we're also going to clear the Suez Canal. Really big one next week. And now another guest of the evening. Here he is, my friend Jer. Jer, look. On Canasta, I'm that salt Italian movie saved me called that I was girl. I'm in heaven, I declare, when my lips meet another pair. I'm not like other boys at 25 and 26 and 27. I'm 30. Oh, that's rich. 'Cause I was girl. Thank you, Jer. And now, our special guest of the evening, the one and only, my friend Liberace. Here he is. I in every lovely summer's day, in everything that's right. I'll always think of you that way. I'll find you in the morning sun, and when the night is new, I'll be looking at you, but I'll be seeing you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jack. That was really big. You know, a lot of TV shows these days feature audience interviews with people in the studio audience, and we thought we'd do something of the same sort, especially since we've got a lot of stars that you see on television every week, right in our audience. So if we could just go, no, not you. If we could, it's Cousin Clem again. If we could just do, would you like to come up, sir? Yeah, come on. Yeah, sure. Come on up here. Good evening. Welcome to Studio 4.
Thank you.
And what's your name?
Now, come on, you know what my name is.
Come on, Jack. Let's do this bit, huh?
No, all right. My name is Jackie Ray.
Fine, Jackie Ray. May I call you Jackie?
Oh, do?
Yeah.
Yes, I want.
Where do you live?
Well, I live in Toronto, Canada.
Toronto, Canada. How about that? Jackie, do you have any hobbies?
Yeah. I don't drink and I don't smoke.
This is a hobby?
Well, it keeps me kind of busy, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I shoot a little golf. I shoot in the low 80s.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Well, that's Wally Coster, I'm no.
All right.
Low 80s, left-handed? Great. What do you do on the back nine?
No prompting. Out.
That's my coat.
Always padding the park. Listen, what do you do for a living, Jackie?
Now, come on. You know what I do for a living.
Look, we're supposed to be playing studio interviews.
Well, if that's what we're doing, if that's what we're playing here, Alec, I'll go along with the gag. I have a show here that originates in Toronto, in this little old studio right here in wonderful old Toronto, every Thursday night.
I see, every Thursday night. Well, how do you happen to be down here tonight? This is Tuesday.
Isn't this Pick the Stars? And aren't you Pat Morgan?
Jack, you're
Helen Morgan?
not
No.
cooperating, no. You're not cooperating at all.
No, I am cooperating, Alec. And I don't mean this to be unkind, but you really don't have the finesse when you're doing an interview. You know what I mean? There is a way. There's a style.
I don't, eh?
Do you mind if I...
You want to do it?
Could I? Would you come out here, miss, please? Yes. Would you mind? How do you do? Very happy to see you. May I have your name, please?
My name's Blanche Lund, and I'm a homemaker.
Oh, I see. A ballet dancing homemaker.
That's right.
I see. And what does your husband do?
He dances, too.
Can he do that lift and everything, that sort of thing?
Well, he manages.
I see. Well, now, does he ever take you dancing?
Every other Sunday night on Showtime.
I see. What kind of a dance would you be doing tonight?
Well, tonight we're dancing our interpretation of Holiday for Strings.
Oh, well, we'll be looking forward to that. And it's certainly a pleasure to talk to you.
I enjoyed talking to you,
Thank
and
you.
I think you conduct a very good interview.
That's very
Goodbye.
kind of you. Thank you. I'll lift you. You see, that's the way it is, Al.
She's a good sport. I hope she and her husband win.
I thought you said this wasn't Pick the Stars.
Oh, I'm sorry, Pat.
It's all right, Denny.
great, Jack?
Oh, they're just wonderful. Oh, Blanche and Alan Lund have always been great favorites of mine. You know, Alec, just to sort of clear things up between you and me, I'm a little bit sorry I spoiled that audience interview thing, you know.
Forget it, that's okay.
Just having a little fun.
That's all right.
No hard feelings.
Oh, certainly not. After all, we're buddies, aren't we?
Sure. You know, I wouldn't want anybody to think we didn't get along, you know.
Who'd think that?
That's true, because I'm so happy about being on the show and everything, and I want to say this to you, so would you listen? Oh, Mr. Barris. Oh, Mr. Barris. It's a pleasure to be here with you today.
My pleasure.
Everybody that I meet talks about the Barris beat. It's a pity I can't tell him what they say.
Oh, Mr. Ray.
Yes?
Oh, Mr. Ray. You're the slickest entertainer of our day.
Ah, but you're so clever.
You're so smart.
You've got talent.
You've got heart.
Absolutely, Mr. Barris.
Positively, Mr. Ray.
Yes, sir.
Would you mind moving over a little bit, Jack?
Move over one more step and I'll be back in radio.
Steady. Here we go. Oh, Mr. Ray.
Yes, sir?
Oh, Mr. Ray.
Yes, sir?
As a singer, you are very well equipped. Though you're not exactly Bing, still I love to hear you sing.
Do you really?
Well, it says so in the script.
Oh, Mr. B.
That's me.
Oh, Mr. B. When it comes to entertaining, you're for me.
I tried.
Why, you're a real crowd pleaser. You're funnier than Caesar.
You mean Sid, Mr. A?
No, I mean Julius, Mr.
Very funny. Who's your writer? Larry Henderson?
B. No, Julius.
You're on. Shall I do a little dance? Sure.
I mean, Blanche and Alan, they got it, but when I go to the zippy stuff, go watch. Go ahead, Blanche. And they didn't like him on Pick the Stars.
Well, you know who I was up against? Henderson.
Larry?
No, Julius.
Oh, Mr. Barris.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Barris. Shall we shake and let's be friends in all we do. Let's be buddies from now on. Let our bygones be bygone, 'cause tonight's the night to start all things anew.
Oh, Mr. Ray.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Mr. Ray.
Join you.
You are absolutely right in all you say.
Glad you agree.
There's no reason we should fight. After all, it's Christmas night.
You're pushing, Mr. Barris.
And you're mugging Mr. Ray. Come on, Jack, you crowd me again.
Look, what am I supposed to be on this show? A mystery guest or something?
Oh, you're impossible. Here.
Ah, you shouldn't, Mr. Barris.
It was nothing, Mr. Ray. After all, it's Christmas Day. Good night, Gallagher and Sin, wherever you are. Jackie, wonderful work. Out, go. Yeah, I wonder what he gave me. Just what I always wanted, the Jackie Ray Fan Club button. I hope he liked the 30 tickets I gave him for my show. You know, I mentioned earlier that the grads are on Jack's show. Another act you may have seen on that show is the Peter Appleyard Quartet, and we've got him here with us tonight, so let's get going with the number, fellas, eh? Peter? Oh, great. I was flying home, and I think they're still flying. Back at the beginning of the show, we showed you our big tree with all the names of the stars on it. One of the best-known names on the tree is Phyllis Marshall. Phil's been up there with the other stars for a few years now. She was on the big review and on stage, Cross Canada Hit Parade, of course. And more recently, she was on Graphic being interviewed by Joe McCulley. But we've done our interview bit for the night, so here's Phyllis Marshall to sing.
Wonderful, marvelous, you should care for me. It's awful nice, paradise, it's what I like to see. You made my life so glamorous, you can't blame me for feeling amorous. Wonderful, marvelous, but here's the guy for me. Right? Santa baby, just slip a sable under the tree for me. Been an awful good girl, Santa cutie, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa baby, a 58 convertible to light blue. I'll wait up for you, dear Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Think of all the fun I've missed. Think of all the fellas that I haven't kissed. Next year I could be oh so good if you just check my Christmas list. Santa baby, I wanna live with all that girls that shine. Been an angel all year, Santa cutie, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Oh, please, Santa, what do you say? Couldn't we have just a few presents under the tree, please?
Well, Miss Marshall, all I can say to you is a very Merry Christmas.
Oh, well, Merry Christmas, Santa. What about the rings and the diamonds and the airplanes and the yacht and the deed to the CBC? Hey, I really think you're wonderful. Marvelous, that you should care for.
We really care for.
That you should care for me.
Thanks, Phil. That just goes to show you can never tell what you'll get from Santa. Well, we've had pretty close to an hour now of songs and dances and assorted nonsense, and we hope that some of it has entertained you. But although the chief aim of the entertainer is to divert your attention away from serious thoughts, we know there's more to Christmas than mistletoe and joy to the world. We're no more immune to the meaning and the spirit of Christmas than anyone else is. That's why we've saved for last the appearance of the distinguished Canadian actor, John Draney, who is going to retell Oscar Wilde's touching story of the selfish giant. Here is Mr. John Draney.
Every afternoon, the children went to play in the giant's garden. The giant was away. It was a large, lovely garden with 12 peach trees that in the springtime broke into delicate blossoms of pink and pearl, and in the autumn bore rich fruit.